Controlled Chaos here. With the Orbital update being out for No Man's Sky for a little while now, I wanted to do a review on it and let you guys know what my thoughts are on it. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is the new space station. Now, with the rating of this, I gotta say the exterior is great with a lot of randomization and also texturing. They have a great feel, as you can see as I'm just sort of flying around this and looking around. Look at that texturing capability. It just feels a lot better. And with the randomness to them, there's so many new shapes. It's just really good. Overall, that part of it adds a lot to the game. And then on top of that, when we go inside these space stations, there's more room. There's no longer spaceship parts clipping through this space station. It feels roomier. It doesn't feel so cramped. And that's really, really nice. The other thing I really like is the signs that they put in, letting you know where everything is, letting you know, like for instance, this one is a volcano station. And then you got the signs letting you know what each shop is, and the shops are all in the same place. So once you memorize where the shops are on one space station, you know where they all are. But everything else is randomly generated in this whole entire thing, which is really nice because you get the feel of cargo and where it is and just looks different. The coloring in each one is different. And stuff like that just adds a lot to it. Now, there is one downside to the new space stations. There are no other rooms. It's just one giant room. And I do miss being able to go into other rooms and have little quiet areas to go into. So that is a slight negative to it, but that's okay. Then the next thing I want to talk about is ship customization. You go in and you can now create your own ship, as I'm showing you right here. You can build out a really nice ship and make it look interesting. And I really like that and the ability to do that. I was a bit worried that some of the ship hunters would be upset, but come to find out that no, they're not. They like the way it's done because you have to hunt for more ships to build the ship. After that, we have the whole entire reputation change. So if I go over here and I talk to this guy here, I go talk to him, you can see I get a 50% discount. Because my reputation is so good with them, I get a better discount. That adds to it, and that's really nice. Even more, they have these guild envoys, and with these guild envoys, you can go up to them, you can talk to them, and you can get a bunch of free stuff. As you can see here, I don't have enough. But I can click donate and I can donate stuff to them to get better standing and then redeem stuff. So that's really nice. That's an added bonus. I like that. Now, the downside that I do have going back to the ship customization is the fact that you can't break down individual parts. It's in 3 parts, as you saw earlier. It's the hull, the wings, and the thrusters. And that's it. I would like to see so that we could have, okay, yes, the cockpit, this is totally fine. This I understand. What I'd like to see is, like, for instance, these wings. These wings are 2 separate parts. It's this part and this part because I have this part on a different type of wing for my main ship. I'll show it to you over here. So over here, if I switch over to another ship that I have, I switch it to that one. You see, I have that same end part on that, and it'd be nice if you were able to switch that out. It'd be nice if you could choose whether to have a fin on top or not. Things like that could be separate parts I'd like to see, and that would add more ship hunting and more customization. The other thing that's missing is, first I have to go and get myself a reactor core. So I'm getting myself a reactor core. I'd like to see it, instead of having all of the reactor cores like this, where you could just choose the top one, I'd like to see them randomized like the rest of these are. So each space station, you have to sort of hunt for the reactor cores, just like you have to hunt for every other module. That's another thing I would like to see. I wish they did. That's sort of a down draw to this update. They may add it later, I don't know. But as you see, I'm putting things in here, and I'm doing this for a reason. Because when you go into the colors here, you don't always get a true black. There's this gray here, but it doesn't change it by much. It just lightens the white. It's like a light gray. I'd like to see a dark gray and a black on all ships. We got pinks, we got purples, we got blues, we got teals, we got greens, yellows, oranges, reds. Where's our black and where's our dark gray? That I also like to see, and that is a native on this also. Then on top of that, we have one more thing. So I'm going to switch back to my favorite ship that I created myself. And what we're going to do that I really like is doing trade surges. I love trade surges for this pure simple fact that you can make a lot of money off of them. I have made, doing my stream that I did with trade surges, I made a lot of money. So if I just go over here and I go to here, see, you automatically get trade surges, and I always get this to pop up. And so you can start a trade surge and just start trading like mad and make a lot of money. And it's a really good way of doing things and making millions, even billions of credits doing this. Another thing that they added in, but I haven't been able to get it to activate, is the whole entire thing of the freighter expeditions. That I cannot seem to get activated, and so that's a downside. I haven't seen that. I've ran expeditions while doing other stuff and never had it pop. So I'd like to see more frequencies on that. I have high level ships I've been running, and it just doesn't pop down the high levels they need to pop. I should try running it with low levels, see what happens. But still, I'd like to see those free expedition missions pop more for what you can do. Overall, I have to say, out of 10, I would give this update an easy 8. The reason I'm lowering it a couple of points is, 1, you cannot customize as much as I'd like on the ships. You don't have the colors on the ships. 2, the missing rooms on the space stations. I'd like to see those extra little rooms put back in. That would be nice, because they gave you a little bit more to explore, quiet places to hang out and hold sort of group events and chats and things like that. And then not being able to do the frigate mission events. I'm not getting that to pop off. So overall, this update is really good. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, have a great day.